Welcome everybody to TPP The Peasant Podcast. We are the community's DayZ console podcast featuring owners, coders and streamers from the game we all love. We discuss everything from updates 1.23 to ideas to help the community and devs understand what it's like to play console DayZ. I am the Greedy Peasant, passionate DayZ Xbox player turned streamer, hell-bent on showing the worth of console DayZ and the creators behind the service and their communities. We are joined by our multiple co-hosts. First of all, we have Adkcue, survivalist with a true passion for the game. We've got SmileysgotaGun, the lady of the people, with a passion for conversing the most touching subjects. We've got our background man, Mr. Noah, floating around, hammering away at stuff. And of course, in chat, we have Queen Peasant. I'd like to welcome you all to the podcast. And I hope you're having an absolutely lovely day. Let's get into it. Welcome everybody to the podcast. We got our guests and our co-hosts and our beautiful stage kicking off. Our bartender for tonight will be Santa. He's not feeling that well. He's not looking that well, but he may hear a ho 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 out of him. On our
fucking Adkcue he is.
Big Adkcue, massively. Today we have our wicked guests. We have Ice from How to Survive and Youngie from Forgotten Anarchy. Ice, I believe, is all in blue. Youngie's in the camo on the left, looking absolutely fit, ready for the fight at the end. That's for sure. And of course, heavily disappointed in the Peasants mod-in is our co-host. SmileysgotaGun in a half uniform on the left, and Q in a half uniform on the right. There's a few tickets in the TPP
no PKs
podcast.
And no beating.
That's it. There's a few tickets in the admin's drawer for after the show to fix.
Already on it, boss. Already sent Teabag a message. Go, what the fuck, mate? Where's my PK?
It's like
slacking. Fucking slacking.
He'd be like, I put in all the starting kits. I had to take the starting kits out because you couldn't then pick the variety of people. And everyone has their character skin. And so on TPP, we'd like you to have your character rather than select the 4 that we were going to give you. They were heavily kitted and they looked sick, but it was just us. So I'm going to work on making them all, putting them all in there, and that way you can come in and pick which character you want to be.
Nice.
I'm quite surprised that there's only 4 characters that can do it, you know? With his, like, was it 18 plus all the girl character models? Why wouldn't they just be able to make it so we could make custom gear for a whole set of them?
Yeah, 30
Why
of
just
them.
limit us to 4?
Yeah, I got that.
Oh, what? So we can't? It's only... Oh, so it's only certain characters that you can put loadouts in?
No, we can only have 4 at a time.
You can only put 4
at
up.
a time.
Oh, only 4 loadouts at a time. Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay.
Yeah. T-Bag, how many loadouts?
That's crazy.
Because this is the question I asked before I went to bed at 4 a.m. this morning. And I asked T-Bag, I've just done yours because it's yours. Okay, so that's what I thought. I think you can do every single character. You can name the character and set a loadout to them, but I don't think you can choose the character. It'll randomize it.
Correct. It does not let you.
Okay.
Does not let you. It randomizes what character you are now.
Yeah. So if you log onto a server and you select a character and you get a totally different one and you get a fat loadout, you just got to either get used to that character and start playing, or kill yourself multiple times, like Noah was, to get his character.
Yeah. So I heard that, like, say when you spawn in and you get like a random character, and then when you die, and then you hit custom, you'll get whatever the previous character was.
Oh.
So you're not going to get the one that you chose, but you're going to get the one that you just had just the time before.
Ooh, I didn't know that. No, definitely want to mess with that. That's nice.
Let's do a little experiment.
Allegedly. So yeah, if if you keep suiciding until you get your character that you want, and then when you die, just make sure you press custom, and you should continue to get that character for this. Allegedly.
That's smooth.
Allegedly.
That's smooth if it is. I'd like
Oh.
that.
Yeah. But no, I mean, 1.23 came in with a few glitches, nothing too major that we've discovered at the moment. There's a few things you can't pick up. There's a few things you can't action yet with the new items coming out. I think the servers are really popping now. I went on a death match the other day with Smiley, and it was so much smoother and just easier to rip into it. Fast-paced, high action. Even on my playthrough, they had one where they split their server into two factions, and you loaded in with two armbands and had to choose. So I think it's going to be a big game changer. Looking forward to what everyone's producing and what everyone, where it spurs from here. I think it's going to be absolutely wicked. We're going to do a run through of our items later on. We've got them all nicely placed out, and you can always come into the server if you want to come and have a look at them and check them out after the show. All right. We'll kick into our one-on-one. We'll start with Ice. Let's play. Look at that. I love that hat. That hat is...
It's ridiculous. It's so nice.
It is.
It's so nice.
Bring on the elves, I say. Bring on the elves.
I know.
Maybe that's something special that they're going to bring in, as little elves that run around and maul you with little hats on like that.
The candy cane attachment slot, I love it.
Yeah.
On your bag, it's so good.
Yeah. They're thinking about priorities.
Absolutely. That's
I'm
what's
digging his
important.
hat.
Yeah, I know. It's so good.
Yeah, you can get
Fuck the bug fixers. Give us more candy canes. It's fucking awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It's a variety of
I
colours.
I
want
wish
big
they
ones we can
glowed.
beat people with. Get some big canes we can beat people with.
Well,
or
that's what I want to see. I want to see a mega
Oh,
candy cane you
yes.
can bash somebody with, like a sword.
something. Yeah.
Sharpen the
great.
tip like
Be
you sucked
awesome.
on the tip. Just jab them up.
like a pitchfork. You just hold the little curve and poker.
You can hear all the puns now about too much sugar for you right before someone kills you.
That's
Like
it.
you can hear it now.
That's it. Too much candy.
Yeah.
All right, so we had Ice on the show quite a number of episodes ago, nearly 30 episodes ago. How to Survive is the Brandy Rolls. I think you were on 11 servers there. Are you still on 11 servers? Or is your colour few?
I'm on 9,
You're
but I'm on 9 now, but I'm still rocking 9.
Yeah, it's getting, the addiction's getting better. It's good to see that you've made some progress in your therapy.
Yes, absolutely. Definitely have. Things have gotten a little bit easier.
So, do you want to go through a little run through of your, maybe the generalization of your servers, what they're about? Give us a little rundown of their names and such. I know you got a few.
Now, so what it is, they're all H2S. That's what you search to find them. Oh, How to Survive, obviously abbreviated. But 4 of them are death matches. The other 4 are survival. The 4 death matches like Cami, Skalisty, Northwest, and I think Chernogorsk. And then survival matches, or survival ones I have, is just like a hardcore Chinaris, regular Livonia, boosted Livonia, and boosted Chinaris. That's pretty much it. So it's just those, and I have a test server, obviously. So there's the 9.
Oh, you'll definitely need a test server having 9 servers. Definitely. Before we move on, with your Northwestern Airfield one, did you leave it fresh? Or did you already get in there and start to mod it?
I'm just now starting that. My group and we are just now starting that physically today. Everybody's been pretty much busy, updates and real
Yeah.
life stuff. But yeah, Northwest Airfield. I mean, personally, I feel like it's empty. It needs more now. Now I feel like everybody's gonna be busy doing Northwest Airfield.
Well, that's the one of the things that I really enjoyed seeing when I saw Northwestern Airfield for the first time, how flat it is. And for coders and
Yes.
modders, it's going to be like gold for them.
Yeah, they definitely had made it look more like a real airfield, I feel like. Where they had those two-story barracks at the bottom left corner, I think it looks better with the new parking lot and the two other new buildings they added in there.
Yeah,
I think
the
that looks a
office.
lot better. And yeah, the office buildings. I think they look great. I think those are good in those positions. Of course, the underground room building. That's cool looking. You know, it's kind of nice to have that. The Tizzy Garage edition. The new things they did is pretty cool, but I'm sure I'm going to be busy trying to fill the empty holes up.
There's plenty of room for people to improve it. That's definitely for sure. Which is what we're all going to be able to see, you know, over the next coming weeks and months when people start bringing out their builds, and you know, the constructors are in their SimCity editor going
Oh
nuts.
yeah, oh yeah.
So with the new update, what things have changed on your server?
Um, I mean, obviously, then other just adding the update, I've added a few more new kind of like event group airdrops that have like the new crates to them, and I have military loot tied to them.
Ooh.
So it seems more of an actual airdrop crate than just having a wooden crate in the middle of a field with zombies and just a
Yeah.
wooden crate. So now
Yeah.
you have like now you have a whole scene of like a C-130, and they give you the options of the few of the C-130s now, and three different crates. So you can kind of mix it up, make it look nice, make it look individually different. So I've been working on that. It seems to be working pretty well. Got to tweak it a little bit more, but
We're
but
just
I
we're
think
just
it'll work
early
out really
days.
nice.
We're early days, so that's pretty cool
Yeah.
that you're using and those new airdrops, the three that spawn at the C-130. When I saw them, I
Yep.
thought, oh, that's going to be gold for exactly that purpose. Getting in there and creating airdrops that actually look like a legit airdrop.
Yeah, I think the immersiveness is what everybody's really into. So I think that'll really help, and that'll really clean it up, make servers look really nice, really clean, really custom. Makes it look like you're really trying to do something different.
Yeah, 100%. So being, what are we, less than a week out from update, has the latest update improved or hindered your server over the last week?
I mean, I like it personally. I like it. I mean, of course, it's a lot of work for 9 servers, to update,
Yeah,
and then
100%.
yeah, it takes a while. And obviously, you gotta sleep, so you gotta sleep. But no, I mean, yeah, I mean, I think it's changed for the better. I think that obviously the skybox, I'm loving it. I think the skybox is incredible, especially when it rains, it storms, it looks good. At night when it's clear, you could see, the Milky Way galaxy, pretty much the stars. It's awesome. So the update, I feel like this update, personally, for a player standpoint, has really, really helped out. New weapon, new M14. Everybody wanted one, so we finally get one. Marksman rifle. So I feel like they're trying to listen. They're trying to listen and see what everybody wants. I feel like they're on the right path.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there. There has been, especially over the 40 episodes with the things that we've discussed. There's a lot of things that we've discussed here on the show that have been implemented. Them improving experimental. We can get right into the new stuff and test it right out on these new custom scenarios. The actual counters on server lists, the time of days on server lists. Now you can get the queues on server lists. So massive amounts of things. Oh, it's good to hear that at least this update has gone very well. Have you faced any issues or problems in the update?
I
Anything
only
you've
think
come
I think
across?
that I've had. I think what I've had trouble with is at first was just the loadouts, just trying to understand how to do the loadouts,
Yep.
the custom loadouts. That to me was just pretty weird at first. Luckily enough, there's a lot of templates out there, even in, Wiki has a few, and then being in coding discords and stuff like that too. So that really helpful, really knowledgeable.
Yeah, it's good that people got in early and deciphered them up. People like Scale Speeder who pulled it all apart. I know in my community, Teabag's right on top of it. He's been helping a lot of people get their stuff sorted out. So big shout out to them for giving us a heads up and working out. But yeah, I agree with you with those loadouts. They're new, so you don't want to break them. You don't want to break your server because we know how precious they are.
No, I mean that's why I have the test one. I'll ruin that one as much as I can,
Yeah,
and I'll figure out what limits need to be broken, and then you can try to just do less.
do less and then port it over when it's ready.
Yep, just do less than broken.
And as noted, servers. What research did you do, say, prior to the update drop-in, or maybe after the update drop-in? What resources did you sort of go to really understand what was going on and what new items are coming out? Is there any particular ones, or is it just on a general scale?
No, it's just on a general scale. I mean, once you because you can get the experimental files, and then once you get them, you can pretty much see what they're working with. Obviously, they're subject to change prior to update, so which happens very often. So, but I mean, I just pretty much looked at that and tried to make sense of what it was, and it pretty much was only a week prior, probably to the update that I even had the files just to look at them. I don't want to have them too early, and they change everything, and then I'm over here already making changes to files, and then if I try to add them, they just don't work. I don't want to waste my time either.
Yeah, trying to decipher it and then they change it all. Okay, that's very good
Right.
to a very interesting angle to hit. For those who don't know, on PC you can download the experimental side of it and see the files, and create an experimental server on DayZ PC. So what they do is they then extract it and dive through there and check out what's coming up or what could come up. So definitely a cool little research material to get into. So with your server, any future events or maybe add-on builds that we can look forward to seeing? Anything you want to highlight? I know it's early days.
Yeah, I mean it's still pretty early, but I mean obviously my Northwest Airfield I'm going to try and redo, and then that'll probably switch over to my Northwest Airfield deathmatch also. And I'm going to try and do. I think we even were speaking about characters earlier and how many characters you can have for each loadout or whatever. I'm going to try and make multiple loadouts, so when you spawn, you'll spawn with a random set of, obviously an M4, an AKM, Pioneer, whatever, the M14. Just try to make them, a little more specific.
Yeah, nice.
That
Actually,
way you kind of have
character
more of a
classes.
randomization, like a loadout. Right, like a loadout, like kind of like Call of Duty almost.
Yep. Actual specific style guns with snipers and ooh, that'd be cool. That'd be absolutely wicked. And a question we don't often ask server owners, but what is the runtime of your server? What's the current run times?
My one server I've had probably for longer than 2.5 years.
Jeez.
And then the rest of them have all been up. The majority of them have been up for a year.
Been up for a year. So started with one,
Yeah.
lead it into it, then hit a year's time and sort of expanded into the greater scale that the How to Survive brand has become.
Yeah, and then usually because the death matches, it's kind of nice because you don't have to ruin your long-time survivor character. So it's kind of nice, I started it with just a 10 slot. And then I was like, ooh, what if we can make another death match and do this? And then, obviously then it's funner when you get more random players in, random based community. So it's fun when you do that with you and your friends, you team up or you just do solo. So It's nice. So I like death matches, and they're starting to become my little niche.
Little niche. I mean, they're nice to put together. They're fun to put together. And if they don't work, they're easy enough to just recycle and reabsorb into something new.
Yeah, absolutely. They are easy to do for another. If you're planning on doing another one, then you already pretty much have your resources already set up for you.
Yeah, 100%. You just get in there and get all creative. An editor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gotta play Sims.
That's it. Play SimCity. All right. Well, Mr. Ice, we appreciate you coming on for a one-on-one. Please hang around for the rest of the show. We'd like you to
Absolutely.
participate in our zombie bowl and, of course, get murdered by our co-host at the end. Watch him.
Always into it.
I just
Always
realised actually
interested.
that I forgot to get a gun. So you'll have to just give me to the count of 5 to quickly run and get a gun. I forgot.
Always.
Preach,
Have
man.
have the new one.
Nice choice.
That's it. Look at him.
Yeah, the sound of that thing is nice.
It is. It's.
I love it. It's good.
I think it's a good add-on. I do think it's a good add-on. It is loud. It is loud, especially when you're in a
Yeah,
death
it,
match.
it is very
Yeah.
loud. I agree.
It holds a presence. It's like, whoop, that's the new gun. Everyone going off. Mr. Youngie from Forgotten Anarchy, how are you, bud?
I'm alright, dude. How about yourself?
I'm going absolutely fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, Forgotten Anarchy has its brand. You've seen the server being played through my playthroughs. Run and gun style, absolutely hectic. So do you want to give me a rundown of the names of the servers and what they're about, Yogi?
So the first one we have a 1v1 deathmatch server with 4 arenas. So basically you spawn in, grab your stuff, and then you go on either side, shoot up in the air, and then you have a 1v1. Then the second server we have is a Shannara server, which is boosted, and we also have a Livonia server, which is boosted as well. So we have 3 servers in total.
And there are quite a lot of fun to play on.
Yeah, they're pretty action based.
Very action based.
Yeah, yeah.
Very action based.
You're alright.
So since the changes, or since the update, what things have changed in your server? What have you modified?
Well, we used to have the spawn tables where you spawn in and there's a bit of food and a bag and bits and bobs, a knife, so you can respawn somewhere else. So the play loadouts, which is great. You can take them tables away, saves a bit of lag on your server.
Yep.
And that's about it, really, to be fair. We've added a black market on the Livonia server before the update, to be fair. And about that, we've not really done anything differently, to be fair. We've just kept it the same. That's about it, really.
What's your plans for
the new
Northwestern Airfield? Yeah, what's your plans? So you modified it? You're leaving it fresh?
I'm leaving it fresh. I
Yeah.
don't like modifying the Chinaris airfield, if I'm being honest.
Yep.
Has to be fresh.
Has to be fresh. Very nice, very nice.
Maybe in the future, but I don't like putting too much stuff at the airfield because we do a lot of events there, you see. So
Yeah.
the more you add into it, I think the more people can't PvP and do events because
Yep, they start
towers
lagging
and
up.
the big castles and stuff starts lagging, you see. So maybe the odd airdrop from time to time, which Ice mentioned about the events. And then yeah, that's about it really. Just gonna keep it plain, simple, and then go from there.
Very nice, very, very nice. So how has the latest update impacted your server? Has it improved your server or has it hindered your server? Especially with growth
Yes,
and stuff.
I would say I would say it's improved it.
Yep.
Like you said, with the new loadouts and stuff, that's been a main key point. If I'm being honest, it's brilliant. You know, like I don't know why we didn't have this ages ago. If I'm being completely honest, it's just, yeah, I love it. To be fair, it was a bit tricky to deal with at the start, but once you get the hang of it, it's all right. The new DMR as well. Everyone just wanted the new DMR.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, 100%.
that was a little bit crazy.
Yeah, it's fun.
And then it was.
It is funny how the community goes
sorry,
nuts over. Like there was probably about 15 or 20 items that went into the update. Everyone goes nuts over the gun.
Yeah.
And it seems that
It
the
was
player
a-
base wants a gun every update.
It was crazy, dude, because like when the update dropped and they tried to had a bit of issues with the servers and stuff like that, our 1v1 server went straight up pretty much, and dude, it was hectic. Really.
You just
No,
you
it
just had
was
the
absolutely
M14 in the
hectic.
1v1 and people just cutting sick with it.
It was just hectic, dude.
That would have been
but-
crazy.
Well, there was no other servers really up, dude. So there was only that one and a few others, so it just went crazy. It was funny, dude.
It's funny how that happens. You know, if you can
Yeah.
get the server up and running, especially with your 1v1 server where it's orientated for just fast-paced PvP, you get it up and going in the update, and your server just explodes because people are just on the refresh button just looking for something to play.
Yeah, dude. It was it did explode. I can tell you that.
So have you had any problems or issues with the update?
I had one little problem. The bloody new fire trucks.
Oh yeah, what happened?
I had them spawning everywhere, dude, on Shinaris. In houses, in buildings,
Oh no!
in the sky. It was everywhere, dude. Oh, it was driving me absolute crazy, dude.
Oh, that's where they had the little error in the code, so it made them like spawn like loot.
Nightmare it was, dude.
It's nothing
Ugh.
worse than playing your server. You're like, you know, you're feeling that update vibe. Everyone's cool. I just loaded in with a new loadout, and then you move into a house, and there's half a fire truck sitting there wedging itself inside.
It was funny because everything went really smooth. Like normally, when an update comes, you always get something wrong. You know, like normally in the trial there's something wrong, or DayZ, the devs have made a mistake or something stupid like that. And then you're sorting it out. And this time I thought, oh yeah, everything's gone dead easy. Everything's gone to plan. Loading on Cherno, fucking fire truck in the air, going down the chimneys. I'm like, oh god.
And the funny
That
thing
was
is, you're just
fun.
like, oh well, there's the bug I was looking for. Cool. I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
How
it
long
was
did
just
you have to
the
wait
same
for them to
mistake.
despawn?
I'm still waiting for him.
I tell you a secret. Check it out.
Oh.
Put it on the ignore list, dude.
Right, okay.
Put it on the ignore list. The next server restart, I'm pretty sure they'll all delete.
Right, okay.
Ooh. That's cool.
Because the ignore
Okay.
list, everything from that, even if it's like an inventory eggs, coupled mags, the mesh barriers, they all delete during every server restart. If you put that thing in there, I'm just assuming that it just deletes them. I'm pretty sure it'll get rid of them. So you put it
Right,
in the
I'm gonna
ignore
try
list,
that.
restart. Yeah, I mean, it can't hurt it. Can't hurt anything.
Nah,
I'd
100%.
give it a shot.
That's handy to know that, Dice. Thank you.
Yeah, That's it.
Absolutely.
Do me,
yeah.
I did.
Sorry.
No.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to be. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm
No,
so
no,
sorry.
that's a good interruption.
I'm glad
Interrupt
you did.
like that anytime. You solve a man's sanity.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it'll help because I mean, obviously when they had a couple updates ago, when they had a lot of items like those underscore DE items, those dynamic event items like containers and other wrecked vehicles,
Yeah.
because those things duplicated like wildfire, and I had to wait weeks for those things to go away, and it was the worst.
Oh,
But
okay.
hopefully that helps.
So there is an
Thank you.
ignore list in the files. You just put whatever you want in there. Ignore.
You know what? I didn't even think about that, if I'm being honest. But yeah, definitely, as soon as we get off this podcast, load that PC up now, I can go straight to
That's
that in a
it.
minute.
By the,
He's like, I'm going right there.
That's it. By the,
Oh yeah.
by
Oh, yeah.
morning,
I'm
there'll be
going.
no more fire trucks.
I might even take them out completely.
That's it.
I've seen too many of them.
That's it. No one wants them anymore. It's a traumatized.
Well, hopefully you can get rid of them and then add them back. You know what I mean? And you can add them
Yeah,
back.
I
But
know what you mean.
I have no idea if putting them in the types file has any help. No clue.
Yeah, but apart from that, Greedy, everything's been okay, mate.
Oh,
To be fair.
That's all right. That's good. It's good. Fire truck syndrome. We're going to call that. Traumatized.
I am, dude.
So what info did you look at either before or after the update? Where did you get your update info from? What research did you do?
Just the normal stuff.
Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest, just speaking to other people.
A lot of
the
community-based
internet, if I'm
stuff.
being honest, and that's pretty much, dude. To be fair, yeah, some people know a lot of things. So, yeah, if you get in with the right group, you find out pretty early stages. To be fair,
Yep. I
I
swear
just
some
knew
people are
the
paying them.
player loadouts. Yeah, I just knew the player loadouts was going to be a bit, not iffy, but a bit different compared to what we used to, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that there's something that's new. The
Yeah,
unknown,
and then
the
the fact,
unsure.
and then the fact that you have to do every single one instead of just doing one and then it does them all. Bit of a pain in the backside. So I reckon in the near coming future, I think they might make that a little bit easier for us. You know?
Either that or
But
or what usually happens is the community kicks in and builds a bot or a Discord program or some sort of file that initiates it all for you. I see that happen quite often with Discord bots. A new update like this comes in, like, right, we can put a feature.
yeah.
So coders, get out there and hurry up and do that because it'll be a lot easier for us. Please.
I
Love you,
know.
please.
Do it.
That's it. So what future events or add-ons can we look forward to seeing in the Forgotten Anarchy world?
On the Chernarus server, we're thinking of not splitting the map up, but making a village or town a PvE area.
Ooh.
So, seeing how that goes, because we're getting a lot coming into the community, and they want a bit more RP and a bit of PvE. So it was the fact of, well, should we make another server, or should we combine into one server and see how that goes? And if it goes well, then we'll open up another PvE server. We'll open up a PvE server and then go from there. So we're gonna, in the next up and coming weeks, we're gonna wall off an area and try a bit of PvE in there.
No, that's
Being
gonna be
honest,
cool.
and see what goes from there.
See if we can birth out a PvE server and add it to the brand. Be very interesting.
Yeah.
PvE's taken off in the community. A lot of the entities they're starting to create those hordes, and there's bunkers to explore and a lot of places to get their villages up. I think the RP scene has merged more into a PvE scene. So There's definitely a market for it. Definitely a market for it. And what is the runtime of your servers? No, I think I lost him. Was it me? Can we...
No.
No, it's not me.
Where'd you
Alright.
go, Yogi?
Yogi, you're in there somewhere.
Sure.
It's just...
Hello?
Oh, he's frozen. No, he's good.
No,
There we are.
he lost
Are
his
you good?
mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
we go.
There we go.
Oh,
That was
okay.
weird.
Yeah. So the
Too many buttons. He's like,
So,
I'm gonna get back to my
the
stance.
Livonia, yeah, the Livonia server is going to be a year old on the 17th of December this year.
Ooh.
Shannara server, I would say that's about 6 months old, half a year.
Yep.
And the 1v1 server, you're talking about four to 3 months.
Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad. So plenty of stuff in the future coming about with the Forgotten Adkcue role. So definitely hang around and check out that. Once again, both these servers you can check out on the community tab. All you got to do is look up either How to Survive or Forgotten Anarchy, and you'll be able to see their full list. We'll have all their Discords in the description, so you can get out there, check out their server, and of course you can come and chat to these lovely fellas about their servers on my Discord. Alrighty, appreciate you coming out to the podcast. Hope you hang around. We'll be having the co-host take over very shortly, but first up we are going to roll some zombie bowling. For those who just joined us, zombie bowling will kick off with the idea is you've got to knock down as many zombies as possible on our little arena, which we've decorated with our candy canes now. You'll have to verse the Stig. Where is Stig? I seen him come in, but
Yeah, yeah, he's in here. He's usually hanging over that way. I'll go have a little wander and see if I
that's
can
it.
find him.
He's our resident mute. He's our expert when it comes to zombie bowling, so you'll be battling him. The idea is get yourself a vehicle, drive it flat chat over the jump, and knock down as many zombies as possible. There is no order or waiting turns. If you want, you can knock each other off the platform, ram each other off the platform, and the person with the highest score will win. If you need to have a look at the course, it's just down there. You can go have a little squiz. And of course, the cars are prime, ready to go. You don't need to fill them up.
Peek.
They'll be ruined by the time you get them down to the jump. This is our little track course. You drive all the way up to the end where the little bus stop is, do a loop around the bus stop, and that'll give you plenty of room, depending on car selection. And then, of course, the course is divided up into two. So there's a back section and a front section. So you get 3 cars.
Oh, that's awesome.
Or 3 attempts at a jump. So if you come a little sideways through the candy canes and smash it, just jump out and grab another one. It doesn't count. You get 3 launches to kill as many Zeds as you can. You can give us... go get yourself a car while we prep. We're going to move across to the other side. And then just let us know when you jump so we know it's you. You alright, bruv? Can't find him, can you?
No, can't find him. He's probably.
Oh, shit. He was over the back by his tent before.
Yeah. He's probably off building. Got a few people building on the server at the moment.
There is. I noticed the other week, Ponzi was on here with someone.
Yep, Mads. Ponzi and Mads have got a little...
Yep.
They just pinch the trucks and pinch the building supplies and then disappear somewhere.
Yeah.
There's nothing happening on the server, so we don't really mind. Oh, here we are, first up. This might be Noah straight off the bat. Oh, this person's a little wiggly.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Someone bit the dust early. Here we go. Oh, this is looking good. Oh,
Shit.
that would hurt. That would have seriously hurt. Our candy canes are getting in people's way.
You know what else is deep?
What's up?
My vagina.
Yeah. BC, we call you BC. Currently,
Yeah, I don't know where he is, boss.
I think he's already jumping.
Oh, is he?
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I couldn't figure out if that was Ice or Noah that jumped first.
Well,
They're
Ice
both
was
wearing
just in the
blue,
water
aren't
there.
they? Ah, okay, so it was Ice.
Okay, so the boy's got to know where Noah is. This is how Bill is. Probably out hunting or having a
I'll add
sleep.
him in here. I'll add him.
Or,
Yeah, he'd probably asleep under a bush somewhere.
That's it. I don't think you get enough speed on that one. Right up to the
No.
bus stop. The attempt's going in. We're up and over. Oh, he's on.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
you
nice
can
landing.
continue and drive and kill as many as you can. Passed our Bob. So what's he got? It looks like he's got at least one. Bump one forward.
So far. Yep.
I don't know what happened there. A little mischief.
Yeah. Oh, well, wakey, wakey.
I don't know. I think he respawned and took off.
Oh, no. Oh.
That's it. It's apocalyptic version of World War II bowling. Yeah, close. Here we go, here we go. Oh, there's a launch. Oh, one, two.
Oh,
Oh.
and pulled up nicely.
If he survives, you can keep driving.
Might just be having a little sleep. We'll give him a sack.
Happy time.
That's it.
Just getting it out ready,
Good.
just in case we need to put one down.
Oh.
That's 1, 2.
Oh, he's still alive. That's it.
I reckon the
Keep running
humping's
him
pretty
over.
good for
Keep running him
this.
over.
No!
No!
Oh.
Oh! What happened there?
I don't know. Little shell shocked. A little traumatized. So I'm sure on accounts.
See who that was?
That's it. Oh, he's wedged it.
Yeah, he's fucked. Ruh-roh.
That's it.
Hey, hang on. Can he get into that other car
No.
and drive it around? What's the rules there?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
oh, oh.
No humping other cars either. No, you keep driving. If you survive, you
Oh,
can
wait,
keep
we can-
driving. Yep, if you survive, you can
Wait, you
keep
can
driving.
push the cars, remember? Can't we push cars, bro?
Oh,
Oh,
shit,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, give it
Push
a push.
it.
Give it a push.
That's it. Get you back into
That's
it.
it. Oh, I don't think he's going anywhere, but. Oh,
it's moving.
Oh,
A little
oh,
bit more.
the next stage of zombie bowling. People on the course
buddy.
pushing. That's it. Push
Push.
it. Get your cars out. Push them out.
That's it. Wait, can two people push at the same time and does it like...
Nah, you just do
mean-
one.
Oh, you can only do one.
No, I think that Ada's wedged.
There you go. Nearly got it. So close. A little bit more.
Oh,
There you go.
now you got to get in.
Yeah.
So this
Now
card
we've got
did
multiple
two.
peasants on track. I can't figure
Yeah, I was
out.
gonna say,
I'm a
we've
little
got
lost.
multiple
A little lost there of who's who. Pushing shit out the
They just
way.
squished someone into the against that. That looks so funny. It's really funny looking at tiny little peasants.
That's it. And he come out all hobbling. Oh, I got crushed. That might be it. Yeah, it's all over. That's it. They can't get him going. So.
Can you get it started or not? No, yeah,
you got
Humpies,
it.
look.
Now he's got to run him over.
Yeah. Have they had 3 goes already?
Yeah, some of them.
Oh, he's changed. Oh, look at this. He's changing tyres and everything. He's getting all serious now.
Let's see if you can get into your car. That's your car there. You can drive him over. So from what it looks like, whoever took the Gunters, this one here. Oh, no, he's gone for a
Oh,
slam.
no. You should have put your...
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's,
Hand on the brake.
all right, that's it. It's all over. It's done. All right, well, that was Zombie Bowling. From our scores, it looks like Mr. Ice takes the cake. Beautiful jump in there.
Nice.
That's it.
Thank
No,
you, sir.
our Stig was a little off performance today. He had a few crashes. He's still stuck in the wall, but he'll get there. He'll get there. He goes all right.
Wait, so... Is this you, Ice? Sorry, we had a costume
Yes.
change.
Had a
This is-
costume change.
Okay, so
This is
Ice
me.
Okay.
Look, it's me.
Alright, and we got...
Look,
young
it's
here.
me.
Yeah.
Hey,
You can touch yourself now.
well, it's a
You can
two,
touch yourself and touch yourself.
it's your two styles of action figures. Do you want battle version or do you want podcast version?
Oh, this one's got his pants on. I'll take this one.
Looks like the battle version is the winner.
That's it. Battle version. He's keen. He's in for a battle. All
We
right.
certainly are today, boys.
So this is the time that my co-hosts take the wheel and steer us into a new direction.
I
Yeah.
was hoping today, Smiley, with the nice new store over there, that I'll be able to knock them out with some rubbers, but
There's,
they had rubber slugs either.
I'm sure I left rubber slugs. I left
another
rubber
thing,
slugs.
blows
I
another
left
ticket.
landmines. I left bear traps. I left rope. I left. I'm sure there's
lying.
rubber gloves.
He's lying to
He's
us.
lying.
I'm gonna fucking
He's
tie.
lying.
I'm gonna tie up and put bear traps around your spore point for next week. I'm gonna put landmines under the carpet. Fuck
The
it.
beanie with the beanie on it. So there's your fucking beanie.
You're not getting a beanie. That's it. You're not getting a beanie or a peacoat now.
Looks like I have to wear the North Face. Actually, I'm getting accustomed to the North Face. I don't mind the North Face.
They don't look too bad.
I feel like I live at Bondi.
Yep. Which is
Hey, I was
When
going
I
to say,
wear-
it
when I wear
certainly
these.
doesn't look like you come from Aussie wearing that, that's for sure. You're
That's it.
sweating your ass off 24/7.
for those who aren't in Australia.
Oh, yeah.
Bondi is a snobby, classy point. Nowhere near where we are out in the west or.
Yeah. Adkcue's right, you know, because the thing is, it doesn't get that cold where we have to wear these jackets, but for some reason, a little breeze, everyone in Bondi gets their North Face out. They're all rocking the streets in their North Face, cracking a sweat, where they're like, I got this, I'm doing it.
And they walk like that too.
Yeah, they do.
All right. Well, we'll start with ice today, shall we, sir? So I've been having a problem lately where finding servers to play on's been a
That's
bit of an
Youngie,
issue.
by the way.
No, that's
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Young.
that's greedy.
That's Ice.
Yeah, that's Grady. Ah, shit.
That's it.
Sorry, Youngie.
That's it. That's Noah.
All right. We'll start again.
It's not. No,
Yeah.
no, this is Ice.
Yeah, no, yeah.
We just
Alright,
went fuck
so-
with your head.
I've been jumping from server to server, ladies. I've been finding it difficult to find a home server. I'm playing on Dark at the moment, which is hella got me fucking deep into it. But what's your, as a server owner, your best way for player retention? Keeping those players playing on your server.
This question.
I
I like
I
the
mean,
word
it's pretty
retention
much.
as well.
Yeah, no, it's I mean, personally, I mean, if a lot of people like on my end, my players that play on my server, they see I'm pretty much dedicated as much as they are. You know, as much as they are players, I'm dedicated as much as continuing the servers, making more servers, you know, maintaining them, that kind of thing. So, I mean, and I play with them a lot, you know, so I feel like playing with your own community is very helpful. And then also, you know, not being, you know, a shitty admin. You know, that's
Oh,
very
yeah.
helpful, you know, being, you know, relatively, you know, a decent dude is probably pretty helpful. Just keeping normal members and normal, the same consistency group that come back over and over and over. Because I'm sure every server has that same core of like people, no matter what, always come back. And then, you know,
You
you
have
always have
that.
the randoms.
Yeah, you have that core of your home server players. You know that they love the server, so they're never
Yeah,
going to leave it. It's about
right.
keeping those new ones that come in, trying to retain them.
Yeah, it is hard to retain new especially newer players because some of them are looking for more than what you're offering. Some people want handouts, some people want to struggle, you know. So that's why I like to offer them, you know, most majorities by having, you know, a bunch of different servers that have that option. But trying to keep newer players in, you know, just try to, you know, be interactive with them, you know, use the Discord accordingly. They want to use the store, use the store. They want to like buy cars, let them buy cars. You know, I think it's the interaction thing with players is really what keeps people in your server.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Definitely, there's a lot of it's that first experience that they have on the servers. A lot of make or break for a lot of players too. I think.
I 100% agree with that. You know, if you're kind of like, man, I'm not even gonna help them, you know, but even though your server's great, they're kind of like, well, rather go with someone who's definitely gonna help me out, and pick me up, and that kind of thing. I mean, so it
Mm.
depends. It depends the kind of player as well.
Mm,
So I think that's
definitely.
that's a big deal. But a lot of the like older players, I feel like they don't really want handouts. They want to play the game.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, that's definitely my focus these days. Is I'm definitely into the survival. Whereas back when I first started playing, I wanted that handout. I wanted, to walk into my base and have shit already loaded on the ground for me.
I agree. I mean, even though, you know, as an admin, I'm sure almost every single admin has their own stash of their own weapons, their own stuff. You know, after a while, you're kind of like, this is boring. You kind of want to like not have any of that and just be a normal player because that's when the game's fun.
Yeah, I mean, I found that too a lot when I was adminning. Was I lost a lot of enjoyment in the game because that's a lot of your time's taken away from playing, and when you do play, everything's there for you.
Yeah, yeah. The grind is where it's at. The grind, the play, like that. That's the main focus. That's what I like, and that's what keeps a lot of my same core players back. You know, it has that grind. It has that focus. It has that loot economy that they're searching for. So it's just the
Yeah,
type of player as well. So every server has its niche.
yeah, yeah. That's right. Well, thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it.
He's
Yeah,
on the ground.
we got a smiley.
A submissive smiley.
Yeah.
Don't forget,
Oh,
chat.
you
You
bloody,
guys
you,
can
you, you
ask your
climb
questions
up
once
already,
these
alright?
No, I
pair
didn't. He did it
finished.
to himself.
Definitely
He
roll
just
out some questions you want to ask
This is
these
the
guys.
submissive
Ask
one.
about the
I'm
update.
the dom one. This is the submissive one.
Hallelujah,
Hello, beautiful.
down for a
Say hello
girl.
to Daddy.
Come on, Yogi, look up. Oh, let me
Come
see
on,
those
look him in the
sweet little
eyes.
eyes. Come on.
Look him in the eyes and say, "Yes, Daddy." We've
Yogi,
lost him.
what have you done to
Lost him.
him?
That's
Oh,
what.
I watched the VOD back. You can see I didn't move the whole time. Wasn't me. Promise.
Uh,
Video evidence.
Likely story.
Video
Right,
evidence, that's
Young,
right. I'll
it's a
check his
safe
pulse.
place now. Safe
No,
place.
he totally wants morphine.
There you go.
Here he comes.
There you go.
Oh,
Have a
yeah.
poke up the bum.
Hey, I
His
told
name-
you.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah, that's all it was. Was the morphine.
That's it. Got an on-site medical team here at
Not gonna
TPP,
lie.
assessing
I look pretty
our
hot tied
guests
up,
and
don't
keeping
I?
them at the highest
Yeah, damn straight.
of health.
You go, girl. And you left your hat on as well. Nice. And your wellies. Oh, yeah, I'll keep
throw
them for
those,
later.
don't throw those to her. Jesus Christ, are you crazy?
Still can't hear you there, youngie. You're looking good,
yeah,
but
still can't hear.
Oh, hello.
There we go.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
there
there
you
you
go.
go. There you
I don't know
go.
what keeps going on with my mic today. Sorry about that, guys.
No, it
No,
seems to
you're
play
right.
up with VoIP.
it's, yeah.
We're used to it. We know all the tricks
That's
of the
normal.
trade.
All right, Yogi. So that's a similar question for you about player retention. When you have new players come into your server and they ask for, can I have this custom or can you change that for me? How do you deal with that? With not so much giving them what they like, what they want, but able to keep those players that are sending demands.
So if they want, well, I'm pretty straight, me. If I'm being completely honest, we have everything on the Discord, so we always get you to read through the Discords and stuff like that. When people come in demanding custom builds and stuff, we're just like, no, we don't do that. To be fair, but if it's a good idea, we will put a community vote up and we'll see what the community wants. That I've got some things on my server and I don't even like it on the server, but because the community wants it, it's one of them, if I'm being completely honest. So yeah,
Mm.
it's just whatever the community wants, to be fair.
Yeah. And so how difficult do you find it bringing in new players these days with all the different servers that are out there?
I don't find it difficult at all, if I'm being honest. Um, yeah, you just gotta be chatty, and yeah, as an admin, like if you run a server, me personally, I don't play my servers. If you own a server, it's a tricky one, to be fair. So, dude, like some people won't agree because some people think, well, I own a server, I want to run around, I want to do this and I want to do that. But on the other hand, when you do stuff like that, then it causes problems and you lose players from doing that. So me
Yeah.
personally I just live in the trader, if I'm being completely honest, and just do the odd PvP event from time to time. Um, I if I want to play DayZ, I'll just go on a different type of server, and play on that one. If I want to raid, I'll go raid on a different server. I think as a server owner, I don't think you should play your own servers. If I'm being completely honest, I think you should just end it, treat what you want on it. If you want to play a server and you got a bunch of friends, make a server just for you and your friends. But when you bring in new people to a server and you got admins running around raiding bases, you got admins helping the friends and favoritism and people and stuff like that, then that's a really big no. So how we keep people on the server is we don't raid. We just put work into the server. We stay at the trader. We give what the community wants. If someone wants something, we'll put it up for a vote, see what they want. You know? And
Yeah,
that's
that
how
is
we pretty
definitely
much.
that's a good way to put it. That way that cuts out any sort of ties from that horrible admin abuse word that gets thrown around a lot.
Exactly.
Oh, awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you for your time,
It's the
sir.
same with like when you're manning the Discord as well. Is we have bots what block out words and we have bots what time people out for doing wrong things. So you can't get people turning around saying, well, I'm in trash talk talking about this such a thing, and then the owner's muted me because he doesn't agree with it. Well, no, what it says on the rules and the automatic bots do that for us. So yeah,
Well, with that,
you know.
you've got to wish that you had one of those automated bots right now, because you've got one of these ones that's going to ask those terrible questions that are usually muted.
Come now. Don't be like that. Speaking of come, let's get into some questions. All right, so yeah, well with the update, one of the biggest ones is the loadouts. We're gonna have a little chat about loads. little load conversation. Yes, we're doing it. We're doing it. Because I just happened to watch this. I had a funny sleep last night. Well, I did have a little napping game for a little while. I was trying to get a little a little buff. Yeah, I'll scratch through this nice, soothing crackling sound of a fire for a second and had a little nap. Rest of the night went sort of like that as well. Kept falling asleep in my chair. Yeah. Anyway, managed to put myself to sleep, and then of course at 3 a.m. couldn't sleep, could I? So I did what all of us do when we can't sleep: have a little jerk, because that always gives us a nice little sleep at the end of the Shazam. Yeah. I was trying to explain this to Ponce the other day. She said she was having trouble sleeping. I said, you just gotta, just rub one out. But, you crash. But, wait, so, I was having a little flick through porn. And this chick, so they may or may not have seen this, I don't know. So what some chicks can do is, she had a load put in the frontage. Frontage is the vagina. If you don't know what a frontage is. Anyway, so he dropped a load in, and as soon as he finishes, then she sits up. She does this one. She does this. She looks down, and she just you could see her little vag muscles, and she just vomits it back out. She vomits that comes straight back out again. Then she takes it. Well, actually, we'll go into more detail about what she does with it.
Oh my god.
Or will we move on to the actual question?
Oh my gosh.
Well, let's say that, look, I'll abbreviate it a little. She wasn't quite done. She wanted a second round, so she used what she vomited out, put that into the backage, and then you had to go in the backage, and then she used those muscles to also vomit it back out again. From
Make sure
the
you
backage.
pull that
Anyway.
trigger, you get me too, please.
I think it's gonna catch on fire itself.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that sometimes. So that's why I've got a nice it's locked down. It's got a nice password on there and a VPN. We good. And anyway, so there was a question. Oh yeah, that's right. We'll talk about loads. So that was her preferred loadout, so to speak. So that's a question. In DayZ, what is your now? Not for
My
your
bad.
server, not for your players. You personally, what's your ideal loadout? Just for you. What would you like to wake up in the morning and have already strapped to you?
I like I mean, obviously, everybody likes everything black. I mean, I like everything black too, but I like,
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind a black
I
one.
like,
Just
I
saying.
like the witch hood coif, the one that has the chainmail headpiece into it, like that, and I like the AUG. I like the AX.
Yeah,
I like the
nice.
AUG. Good, the AUG and
Feels nice.
the four. Actually, I like the smaller scope. I like the 4x scope on the AUG.
Ooh.
Yeah, cool beans. Nice answer. And IRL, what's your preferred layout option? I'm just fucking with you. Although you can answer if you want. Just whisper it. Just have a little whisper. Little frontage or backage? Just go. Just say it. Yeah.
Now I feel like these antlers are messed up.
Tainted. Just strip the Christmas feel right out of him.
Hello, beautiful. Look at you. You're delicious. Same question. Not for your players or your server. Come on, Youngie. Tell me about your load.
I
We've lost
like.
him again. Oh, no, here he is.
No, man.
Speechless.
I'm here. I'm here.
Speechless.
I like the hunting outfit, the autumn one. You know, the one with all the different types of leaves and stuff like that.
Yeah, the brownie,
got off
orangey,
the-
yellowy one.
Got to have the black sneakers. Definitely got to have the black and white sneakers.
Oh, the high tops?
The high tops, yeah. Converse, whatever they're called.
These.
Camo plate. The normal stuff. Tactical belt and all that machage. M4. No scope. DBQ butt stop. Handrail guard. Suppressor. And then you got to get yourself... I like a blaze, but... They've
Oh, I like
nerfed
the
the
blaze.
blaze a little bit, haven't they?
Did they? Did they nerf the blaze?
Well, the 308 ages ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice. So you like to mix a little bit of hunting with your, but you chucked on a plate as well. So you're like a charged up hunter.
Pretty much, dude, yeah. Tactical helmet and all that type.
Yeah, nice. And IRL? Want to answer that? It's optional. You can say pass. Frontage or package. Want to know? Would you
That's
like
for me
drop
to
that
know,
load?
and you for never to find out, Smiley.
Oh, can I ever find out? Oh, I'll find out, mister. I'll challenge on. It's accepted.
That's it. You've got the skin on, so she'll be able to see through your eyes. She'll see.
I'm definitely vibing some backage right here, bruv. Definitely vibing some backage.
Because it's you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right.
Yeah, that's
I'll let
my
you
questions for
Let
today.
you DM the
good?
missus on that department. I'll let her tell you.
Oh, don't.
Ah.
She wouldn't. She is not afraid to do
Yeah.
that. Yeah. You just gave her an
Yeah,
open
you just
offer.
gave me a door.
That's
You
it.
open a door. I walk straight in.
That's it.
Will do.
Even if it's
Will do,
locked,
Youngie.
she
Will
walks
do.
straight in.
There's always a doggy door. There's always a doggy door.
All right, we've got a couple of questions. A little question time. Blazon says, why is it so many community servers feel they need to have tons of custom locations that end up affecting server performance? 1 or 2 is whatever, but 5 or 10 is kind of ridiculous. What's your thoughts on that?
I think by next gen you won't have that problem.
Yep. Next gen's not too bad, but I mean, there's been even servers. When I was
Well,
building this one,
that all
even this one got a bit laggy. I had to cut out some stuff, so yeah.
That all depends. I disagree with all of yous. That all depends on the coder itself. If we're being completely honest. Because you've played my server before,
Yep.
and I have every town modded. You don't lag on it.
Right. I agree with that. I agree with because there's always a fine balance of zombies regardless. Like everybody overcharges their server with events and loot like so much. If there's a fine balance that you could still find a super boosted server, and you don't have to increase that every nominal to like 170. Like you don't have to do that. Like you can still make the balance of the loot where it is. Like it's a fine line of excessiveness and like just being overzealous, because I agree with that. Having custom locations is definitely one of the ones. I mean, personally for me, and I'm sure many others, and it's nice to show your work off, that kind of thing, share even with others, that kind of thing too. Nice to have an entire town that looks completely different when you walk into it, to be honest with you. Have it new and fresh, that kind of thing. I feel like we're almost doing more than what the developers can do, and if you can still express it in the server and not make it hurt the performance, I feel like you should do it as much as you can.
And a bit of a
So
trick
would you?
for, sorry guys, but a bit of a tip for when you're making JSON files, instead of making one huge file, make little separate ones. Yeah, when it loads in, yeah, it might not all load in and you might like be in the air and stuff, but once it all loads in properly, it runs a lot smoother.
Does it really?
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yep. So I think it's keeping it under. I think it's under a megabyte. I think it's a megabyte. The actual symbol of the build will change from one style to a set of gears. That's how you know you've gone too far. You've gone too far
What?
on the size of the file.
What do you mean?
So in your actual list on your Trado, where your custom is, runs top to bottom. If it grays it out,
Yeah.
that means the file's too big. You should keep it, 5 to 600 KB and split it up. So this particular build here with
That's a good point.
with everything
Yeah.
here is 600 KB. It's a very small server.
But what you could do though, you could split that up. So the platform we're standing on now, and all like the walls and stuff, you could have that separate. Then all the tables and all the gear, you can have that separate. Make smaller JSONs, but all in the same place, if that makes sense. And then when you load it in, it runs a lot smoother.
And would you say say particularly with like full maps? Would
Full
you say
maps?
do you guys like follow the rule as well where whatever you up you take away, you know what I mean? Keep that balance. So if you're gonna
not
increase this, you're gonna take out
necessarily.
this, you know?
Not necessarily. It's like you've been to the safe zone on the Varnia,
Yep.
on Forgotten. That safe zone, that's split into 32 parts. That's 32 JSONs.
Shit.
Oh,
And you don't really lag on that, do you?
No.
You do lag a little bit,
There's a little, but
but
there's
for,
yeah.
but for 62,000 items in a safe zone, I don't think it's that fucking bad.
No, 62,000 items. Jeez. That's a lot of fucking items.
Is that for a
That's a
full
lot.
map, or is that a partial? Or is that for
that's
That's
like
just-
a?
That's just his trader.
That's just a safe zone,
zone.
dude.
yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
gotcha.
straight
No,
area.
no, yeah. Well, it's probably easier to maneuver like loot too as well, because he can probably just swap out, loot way easier than
And then when
loading up
people,
a
when you
giant
say
fucking file.
62,000 items, people think, fucking hell, I'm gonna need a new Xbox after I've been in here.
It's gonna
Yeah,
melt.
yeah.
But no,
No, it runs pretty
It-
good.
Wait,
It's-
so
it
how many
runs
JSONs
smooth.
do you have then on like one server? Like what's the map? Like one of your servers, what's the map?
so the Livornia server, you're probably talking about 120 JSONs.
Fuck.
Yeah, right. Fuck. Holy
That's
shit, I think I have 8.
well,
But
This
that,
server
but
has
people,
one.
But people people think what I've just said. People thinking you're crazy, Steve, for having that many JSONs. But honestly, go and try it on your test server or something, and it runs so smooth.
yeah, chop it down. No, I definitely had that
Yeah,
experience with
Don't get me
Teabag
wrong.
server.
When you first load into the game, things don't render in straight away because all the files are like loading. You know what I mean. The computer's registering it all. But once it's all in, it's sweet. It's fine.
That's nice.
So, for example, like if I split all this up, when I load in, I might fall to the floor. I'm not gonna die because it's still there for me, But it just because it's rendering in, it's not there. And then once it loads, I'm back up on the platform.
Yeah, it's two
You know?
two different
Yeah.
separate entities. Your game and the server recognizes it's there, but your game doesn't recognize it's there. That's why you get a lot of problems with DayZ
Yeah.
and driving and glitching and stuff like that. It's a miscommunication between the server and your particular Xbox. But no, definitely good advice. Definitely good things to consider when you're building. Definitely proved.
Yeah.
I watched Teabag server go from that lag issue and then he cut his files down to, I know he had 5 RAR files of it. There must have been at least 150 different JSONs, and then his servers kicked in. So little files, placed in, customized wise, definitely the way to go for smoothness. So not too bad.
Speaking of teabag, I don't know if is that a question he wants us. He's like, why do players think they can dictate what an owner does for the server they pay for?
Yep.
That's true. That is fucking true.
Yes, but then I think that depends on who
That's
you're
true.
making the server for. Whether you're making the server for yourself or whether you're making it for a community.
Yeah, I think there's.
Yeah, you think that maybe open for feedback so you can help it work a bit more for the community, or
Well, I think there's
There's-
two types of
there's-
servers. I think there's a community-driven server and an owner-driven server. So where the owner says, "This is the idea. This is how it works. Go play." Or that's probably the style of server owner that I am. I set up a little. This is how it is. Go children, go play. Do it the way I say. Where there are the other side of it, which is here. I've set a template of a server. What would the community like to see? Let's vote on it. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss it. So then everybody has their input on it. I think that's the two styles of owners, server owners that there is, and that's where that, why should players dictate what happens on a server?
yeah, I think it's I think they like when players go in, especially when they join the Discord. It just learn to read the room. Get the vibe of it. If you like give a suggestion or something, I guess in the Discord, and you don't get a very very nice response back, that's a no go, and that just play it how it is. But if you get if you get something back that sort of says appreciate your feedback, might add that
Yeah.
in.
There's
Then
plenty
the
of
server
servers
owners
out
open.
there.
Yeah,
There's
just
plenty
you
of
got to
servers
find
out
that
there.
one that
Yeah, that you
that
like.
suits you.
And no, they were talking about earlier, putting it to a vote and saying, all right, well, let's take the idea to the community and see what they say. I mean, that is also a correct way to run your server. Both ways are, I suppose, correct of running your server. It just depends on the community. They are the lifeblood, so I need to have a little bit of respect that way.
Yeah, yeah.
But you
But
do-
I guess you're just going to attract what you put out initially, though.
Yeah. But there are other people who like you log on to a hunting server and like, can we get M4s put in the military, please?
Yeah,
And it's like it's a hunting server.
exactly. Yeah, I had that a lot on mine. Where are the plate carriers? Where's the? I'm like, it's a hunting server. Go hunt animals.
That's it. So that's it. Definitely read your room. Definitely read your room.
Yep.
Anyone
Read your room.
want to add anything to that? No. All right. Queen Peasant asks, "Are we getting snow? Do you think they will actually bring the snow for Christmas?"
Oh, I don't.
You know, I was
Oh,
thinking.
you think soon? Maybe, but I don't. I think it's a shot in the dark. But I mean, possible in the end, possible. But that would be kind of freaking sweet if they brought it out for this Christmas. But I don't know if I see it happening.
No.
You know what I reckon they're gonna do? I reckon they'll have it like with an event, like the sleigh or something like that. It'll just like be snow just falling down just in that one spot. Like how we've got the like the blue
Right.
light or
Like
something.
an
You'll just have
effect.
snow like an
Yeah.
effect, yeah, or on the Christmas trees or something.
Yep.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I thought, I wonder if they'll just bring it in like as a little effect, and I wonder if we'll be able to still be able to pinch that and
And
still
manipulate it.
work with it.
And manipulate it.
Mm,
Because I think
yeah.
I was
The whole map snow.
I was watching Josie Garfunkel doing his code, and I think he discovered there was a snowflake particle in the files, in the vanilla files.
Yeah.
and that's the lead-in.
And he hadn't noticed it before.
No, which means it's only been recently added because he's a particle nut.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of winter assets in the clothing style and not the weather or the map for it. So and some of those items we'll check out that's come up in 1.23 later on in the show. But yeah,
There's
weather.
also like Wobo's the latest video that he put out on the update, how he was saying inside the files there's a thing for DLC videos. He's like, well, and they're empty, but all the descriptions are for them as like buffering, play, pause, stop. And he's like, well, they shouldn't be in there because we've already got the videos for the DLCs. So is that hinting at more DLCs, which I think could be winter versions of the two maps, maybe?
Ooh.
Speculate?
That's what I was thinking. I don't think if they do anything of snow, I don't think they're gonna do like Namalsk or anything like that. I think they would just
No.
make winter versions because winter versions of the map would probably run better because you wouldn't have 5,000 of these damn trees swinging in the air around you.
Yeah.
It would probably just be dead sticks sticking in the air, and I feel like server performance would definitely do better
Go
with
through
that.
the roof. Go through the roof.
Yeah, I think it would be great. Yeah, I think it would be great. I think that would be a good idea.
Yeah, Teabag just mentioned that thing with the Wobo. So
Yeah,
it's
at
a
the
folder
same
for
time, you guys are one
DLCs.
brain.
That's it. Community in one focus. What about your? Well, that'll lead into Queen's question. Will lead into our next segment. But what is your favourite new Christmas item?
Oh, you already know. It was the hat. I just don't have it.
Ah,
Oh, I love
The
that
hat.
hat. That hat is.
I died with it.
That's awesome.
I died with it.
Oh,
We'll have to fish
Oh,
it out the river later.
that's it. And they've rated all the stuff, so we don't. With all the items. So there's
Server reset.
Nah, at the start of the show, for
like
those
the
that were
funny
here
things,
at
yeah.
the start of the show, you would have saw the hat that Ice was wearing, the blue elf-looking hat. There's candy canes now in. There's headbands. Feed it to me. It sounds weird.
yeah.
Of course, the sounds haven't been incorporated yet. But yes, you got headbands. You got the coloured fingerless gloves that somebody was looking for. Just saying. So a lot of snow stuff and a lot of winter stuff coming out, which is going to be sick.
Look at this bad boy.
Yeah,
This chest, huh?
So
This
yeah,
winter
these
coif?
are all the
Yeah,
new
that
items
chest
that
is
came
cool.
out for the 1.23 update.
Oh, I love that shirt. Let me look at you in that shirt. Let me look at me in that. Oh, that's it. That's a nice outfit. That there. Look
This
at
is
that.
the 10th anniversary DayZ shirt that they brought out. They have the 10-year anniversary box. None of this you can pick up yet, so I guess they obviously they can't stop us from touching the files. It's all ours. Bad luck. But they can stop us from actually manipulating it and touching it. So even this is the 10th anniversary launcher. This is
The best.
the wickedest thing I've probably ever seen, and if we can get the modifications for it, it'll be sick. So you know what the fireworks is? And that absolutely just kicks on for the whole time. So thank you for 10 amazing years, DayZ. It's sick. And imagine if you could type your own stuff in there, get your server name up there, people lighting your fireworks off and your server name going off.
Yeah, that's nice.
It is cool.
Does anyone else see that puffer smoke in the sky, or is it just me?
No, just ignore it.
I see it too.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Just
don't see
ignore it.
nothing, all
Oh,
right?
yeah.
You don't
Sorry,
see
I didn't see a
nothing.
thing.
Hey,
Sorry, I didn't
hide
see
my
a
shame. Hide my shame.
thing. What did you put up with the sky, bro?
I got no
What
idea.
is
I
that?
logged in and it's like, what the
Little fart
fuck is
cloud.
that? I don't know. I was having a smoke
It's like,
and got a little
what a
high.
Josie's entity coming for us.
100%. Or your faction name. That'd be sick. Customize them with your faction name. They did bring out
yeah.
the headbands. So there's a couple of them. There's a snowman, a Christmas tree, and a gingerbread man, I think. Look at that. Looking fine. Gingerbread man.
Antlers.
Fine.
The antlers I was wearing earlier.
Yeah, oh,
Those
the
were cool.
antlers, that's right. Yeah, the antlers. Items
they're cool.
wise, they've got the candy canes, which you don't actually eat, you just stand and absorb them. There's no real action to them yet, and it will disappear.
You put it up your butthole, that's
That's
where it
it,
goes.
dissolve
You
it.
absorb it through your bum.
How good is it for food? Like, is it OP or is it?
Currently, it's not. Nah, it just gives me a little lift in food, and that's about it. But I might be full. That I think I am full. So you'd have to give it to someone that's a little bit more starving. Marvin, probably Bruv. She never eats.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. I actually am starving right now.
That's it. They have two types of the gloves. So the gloves come in blue as well. And of course, these are the items that came in with the update.
It's very brief. It's very brief to Canes. It's very short.
It's very little.
It's
Just a little sugar hit. They got the sack hats.
It should give you good
the gimp
stamina.
masks. The spaceman hats. These are some of the padded stuff. The padded gloves. And of course, I think Bruv had the DMR.
Oh yeah, got the DMR. You wanna? Yeah.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Oh, and mini
How
shovel.
cute the
Yeah, I had him on the side.
mini
You
shovel,
look like a little gnome with
which
that little
is
shovel and
also
your little hat on.
an excellent weapon.
Now you can shoot him.
Permission to shoot him in the
Yeah,
foot,
fuck
just
that.
so we
No,
can
you just
hear
shoot.
the sound of the DMR.
Just test.
Just stand still.
Just
Just stand still. Oh my god.
Oh, she gonna
Alright,
kill
one
the
of you
gas.
needs to get a
That's
broken leg.
it.
I don't know which one. Anyway,
So it is. It's pretty
Someone.
meaty.
stop moving.
Oh, there.
Oh, there we go.
Broke his leg. See
He's
how he
fine.
took off his jacket. And in here, obviously, these spawn out with the anniversary T-shirts.
Oh my god, that
You're right.
fucked me up.
So plenty of stuff to come and check out.
You're
And of course,
Yeah.
these were
Still
from the
bleeding.
Halloween.
There you go.
And my leg's
Oh, more.
broken. And where's my
How many-
shoes?
How many? You don't need shoes when you've got a broken leg.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's not even co-host takeover
Oh,
yet. No, these are the
she's dead.
these co-hosts. It's not even the end of the show, and these guys always murder each other. She'll be back. Here she comes.
I'm a fucking bruv.
He's a bruv.
I'm a bruv.
No, let's have a look.
God damn it,
Look, it was
Here
just
I
a
am.
love killing, alright?
That's it. Should have finished the job.
Oh, hey,
Now it's
bruv.
kind of that's it.
Boom.
It's the lovely bruv.
I know. I'm gonna customize myself.
That's it.
No human stakes. We don't want laughter when we're on
Yeah,
the podcast.
No chuckles. All right. So
Give me fucking shoes.
it's super early in the year. Anybody got any Christmas events planned? Or do you do
IRL
stuff?
or game-wise?
IRL, it's stay home and ignore the family.
Nah, yeah. Just the
Yeah.
just the normal. Probably just the Christmas trees and maybe sleighs and stuff. Maybe
Yeah.
some event groups, but that'll be it.
Yeah, nice. Just add in the random stuff.
Took my shoes,
Yeah,
you fucker.
Yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna do is do some new event groups. Those are fun. Those are nice to do.
quite looking nice, the old custom events. So, what out of the update items
Thank you. Thank you so much.
do you most like? Not talking the Christmas items. I mean, we all like Christmas items.
I like the airdrop boxes.
Ooh.
I think they're nice. They'll be nice little ads. That
You
look a little.
motherfucker.
I like those. They look real. Oh, shut the boots.
Why are you such a slut? Everyone wants to know. That should have been in the chat today. Why are you such a dirty slut?
No, he knows where to hurt you.
Huh?
He knows where to hurt you.
Yeah,
He
it's all right.
does. Look at me now. Look at these shoes. Ugh.
You can go get a repair kit from the trader if
Sorry,
you want
Yeah, go give me a fucking splint while you're there.
to.
Oh, that's right.
But
I'll
yeah.
just help you out.
I definitely agree with those
Quiet.
airdrop boxes. I think they're something that's been needed, especially for community servers. I mean, we've always used those crates or, something that's
Yeah, we no longer need a makeshift, airdrop box, right? So I think it's kind of cool. That adds a little bit of the actual airdrop effect that we want to see.
100%, 100%.
G'day, Cobber. Welcome to the TPP. My name's Greedy Peasent.
How's this look, bruv?
Look.
I like this look. What about this one, huh? Look at this outfit. Huh? 10th anniversary, bruv.
That's what I wear at home.
Yeah, bet you do. Even with the police cap, don't you? You come
Yeah.
into Queen and go, hey, baby, you're under arrest.
That's it. No, she says arrest me. I'm guilty.
Oh, ooh.
By the way, here are your boots.
So, next question is, with all this quality stuff that we have in this update, what are they going to bring out next? What do they reckon they're
Ooh.
hinting
I have
towards?
no idea.
What?
Please snow.
Yes,
Oh,
no, I like that DLC idea.
It's a good little.
Everything's pointing towards it.
Yeah.
Anything more immersive, I guess, really. I mean, it doesn't have to be snow, but it would be really cool if your person died and turned into a zombie. It would be really cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, it would.
Mm.
That would be cool,
But
to be
It
fair.
would
And
wander
if you
around.
tried to
It
talk
would
to
wander
players,
around
it
for like
changes it. You have to.
it would wander around for like
all it
40
comes out.
minutes. It would be great. I think that would be really, really cool.
yeah, but
Oh,
I don't think it'll ever happen with DayZ because it doesn't follow the linear of the
Agree.
law.
It doesn't.
Because we're not
It
actually
doesn't. The lore. It does not.
Yeah, they're not actually undead. They're infected. They're still actually alive. That's why you can kill them body shot, hands, the whole kit and caboodle. They're just infected with a virus. So they haven't actually got up from their dead position and reanimated. Santa was getting ready for work and for the local mall and got done over by the virus. So it would be cool to see, but rather than finding this cut up bits of meat with your half your gear to actually, once you're dead, the player who has to kill you also then has to kill you again because
Yeah.
you get up and try and attack them. Yeah, bunker and key cards on Cherno, a real one, not just a little hole in the ground. I think it's time to
Oh, yeah,
open up
that'd
the
be cool.
mines on Chernarus.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, probably just
There's a lot
unlock
of
more
space.
sections, more underground stuff would be cool. Some tunnels and shit. Different ways to move around the map.
Yeah, that's right.
Or an object that allows us
Oh.
to breach the ground.
Yeah, he teleported out of here.
That's it. He found himself some tunnels. The old
See
TPP
ya.
The Peasant.
Yeah.
Queen Peasant says, what does everyone think about the new sounds?
I
Oh.
like the new sounds. Do you guys like the new sounds for the spooky mist? Those are cool.
Oh, that's creepy as. That's hectically creepy.
Oh, the ones that we heard at the castle the other day, those ones?
Yeah, they like make
Which-
little kid like laughter sounds. It sounds like something's like walking up onto you too. I like it. I think they're real creepy.
Yep. And then you
Real
go
cool.
past the
I
windows.
just wish it was louder.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't shocking enough, jump scare, that's the word I'm looking for. It wasn't jump scare enough.
I don't
No,
know.
it was
If
just
you
very
look on
subtle.
servers like Dark, where he's implemented that and the bunker sounds, you run through that in the middle, like you don't know the towns that they're in. You're running in the pitch black, and then all of a sudden you hear like creepy footsteps next to you, and then giggling. It scares the shit out of me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. When I was on official rolling through the castles, it was eerie.
Mm.
I like it. It gives us that sort of feel like the mouse, the schools. How you get that same sort of, you get the kids jumping around, giggling and shit. Same sort of feeling.
Yeah.
It's nice.
That's
Yeah.
it. Immersiveness.
Well, actually, maybe that's why they have it so low, actually, because that was the thing when I first said, I'm like, what was that? Like, what was that? You'd hear like these little noises and think, what the fuck is that? If it was louder, it would be quite evident what it is, I guess. If you have it, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but
Maybe that's the logic.
the logic behind the subtleness.
Or like whispers. Yeah.
Yeah, it being
They're very
subtle.
ominous. It's cool.
Yeah, 100%. Blazing said, we also love to see a few more scopes and gun mounts to mount different scopes with magnifications. The VSD is one of the rifles that he points out doesn't get enough love for scope wise. It's got that
Yeah.
big eye
agreed.
cushion thing and a little pipe on top of it where I think the other ones get a few more, the KMs and stuff get a few more variances. I would like to see
Well, I'd love to see them.
a tripod, like an actual.
See, I'd like them to
Oh.
implement a rail, so you can put a rail on most of the guns that can take scopes, and that rail can have any scope mounted to it. That way, it makes it all the scopes universal. You can only have them universal if you've got the rail for them.
Ooh, so that'd be cool. Yeah, so an actual universal scope mount, like rare as hen's teeth, you can
Yeah.
make on a server. So you could modify it onto whatever. Would that stretch to, the Mosin hunting scope crossover? But I hope so.
Wow.
Make it the
Yeah,
most
why not?
deadliest weapon.
Yeah,
1,300 meter
would.
zoom in and boop.
Well, not only that, imagine having guns like
Yeah.
the VSD, but with a hunting scope on it,
That's hectic.
Or the DMR with a hunting scope. That'd be...
Yeah,
Fucking
that's
golden.
next level. That's that's a LAR with a hunting scope.
Yeah,
That's the next level.
yeah.
Yeah, why not? Alarm with a hunting scope. I'm totally into that.
That would be nuts.
Well, I mean, it's the apocalypse. We would improvise, would we not? And if you
Give me
really
some
wanted to
duct
mount
tape.
it, you would. Yeah, damn straight.
Give
So,
me some
If
duct
you
tape.
really wanted to mount it, you would. Quote for the day.
That's a good. But you are right. An improvised gun mount made of an electrical kit and a tire repair kit or something that you had to combine a multitude of items together to actually make this attachable scope.
Multitude.
Yeah, and then maybe it rules out iron sights. You only have the ability to aim down scopes. There is no iron sights anymore because this construction that you made to, hook this scope on blocks
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, giving it a disadvantage. Because everything's got to be balanced. You can't just have ultimate.
No, that's right. Yeah, it's got to have a balance to it.
All right. Well, that brings us to the famous question. And this question we've got to answer
Okay.
before we start getting killed, before we start getting murdering. Is with community servers now, and I asked this the other day, and the ability to change loadouts and things like that, does a freshie and a no-kill freshie on a community server exist anymore? Because your loadout is designed by your owner to... That's what you're supposed to have. So is killing freshies a bad thing anymore? Or should it be no longer, looked down on?
No, definitely. I mean, you kill the freshie. just because they got nothing to lose, So like they will full onslaught you with a pitchfork, you know what I mean? And they'll get you. You may be able to kill them, but man, the next person you see's got you. Like they got your number just because that dude's already messed you up a pretty good bit. Like, freshies are the most dangerous players, not fully kitted players. Freshies.
Yeah, but even with a loadout, are they still classed as a freshie?
Well, I think you should just count to
my
5.
choice.
You got to the count of 5.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
that's a classification.
2,
Now,
3.
now it's got to the count of 5.
4, 5.
Right, well, that's the end of the show done and dusted. We appreciate all our guests coming out for our multitude of Christmas. Get off my stage. It sucked in, I took the explosive. All right, that's TPP done
baby.
and dusted. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank our guests, Ice 101 from How to Survive, and Youngie
Hell yeah, look at this.
Oh, she got a kit.
Yeah.
Youngie from Forgotten Anarchy. Well, your kit didn't last long, did it? This is Console. We are a console podcast. We do console purely. At the end of every podcast, we like to do a death match. So if you want to come across and join in, you're more than welcome to. The server, if you look up TPP, you'll find the server, and the password is TPP420. You can come in here and punch on with our guests, punch on with our co-hosts. We usually hang around for about 10 to 15 minutes after the show. You can jump in and drive the cars. Big shout out to our guests, as I said, Ice from How to Survive and Youngie from the Forgotten Anarchy for coming out and sharing a little bit about their server, what their, what it's like being in the updates. This server restarts every 12 hours, so if you want to come in and play with the new stuff and check out all the new stuff, you're more than welcome to. You can always use that password to get in. It will change next Thursday. You can get into the cars and jump onto the Zombie Bowling and play with that. We'd like to thank everybody for coming out to the podcast today. Absolutely wicked. It's good to see 1.23 kicking off with absolute flair. Not too much of a mistakes. There's a little errors, but we're definitely looking forward to what's next on the DayZ horizon for console. Some absolutely wicked things coming through from server owners and, of course, from the devs. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's our show done and dusted. Come and punch on. We will more than love it to have you.